Hello guys, welcome to my channel one more time. My name is Emmanuel and this channel is about photography, videography and some nice tips and tricks I want to show you when you edit your images on different photo editors. This photo editor I'm talking about today is the one I covered on my last two videos, and I'm talking about Photoscape, a photo editor I've been using for 3 years now, and I'm very pleased with the result. Although now I find the editing of the image on Affinity a little better, which I covered it here on my other videos on YouTube. And I've been pleased with the features on Photoscape. They're very cool, and even if I bought Lightroom or Photoshop, I'd still go back to Photoscape. I don't want to delete it from my laptop, not yet at least. And today I'm going to show you this great feature, how to transform your photos into more artistic images and make them stood out from the crowd. So stay tuned. Up how it looks like. That's the portrait of a man I shot on the steps near a street in Athens, Greece, on Acropolis last summer. He saw me with my camera and he suggested to pose for me and take his photo. I love to take portraits of people. Sometimes I'm a bit hesitant because they usually refuse, but this time I was lucky enough to get a positive answer from this stranger, and so I took his picture with my Sony A7 camera and the 24mm lens from Tamron, which I covered it here on YouTube. Now what I want to do with this picture, last night I saw you special effect, how to make the bokeh effect work on these portrait images when you don't have a 2.8 or 1.8 portrait lens, and you want to make this background blurry, a bit blurry, so the image to be unique or beautiful portrait image. Today I'm going to show you another cool feature this photo app has, and it's free. It's one of the free effects on Photoscape, and I'm talking about, let's go here to color fill. Color fill, what this does is to add color or to make the color of a person or the background stand out. So here we have this man, he's wearing a blue light shirt, if I say this right. And once we press this button here, we go to different colors. It's a red color, the picture looks a bit awful. Now let's go to mask, and after we brush all the parts, now we have a blue thing he's wearing, a blue shirt he's wearing. And we can hit apply, and now the man he has this blue shirt. And let's hit save, and blah blah blah, you know the drill. Let's show you another picture now. I'm gonna show you now this. Okay, here is another photo. I took this photo on a town in Greece on the summer of 2028. Bright moon and a blue sea, a lake here with the rocks. And let's change the color now. We go here, look how red bright the whole thing is, but it looks pretty awful unless you want to use it as a poster in a horror film, but I'm not gonna do that. And let's pick a color here. Let's pick the blue color. Everything looks way too vivid, a bit too much. Let's hit mask, and now we paint the parts of our photo. we want them to stand out, and voila, we have a blue color here on the sea and the lake. And look how artistic our image is with the bright blue color and everything else in the background and the moon here. And if we are not satisfied with the result, let's hit cancel and we're back to square one. Another image, it's the photo of the moon this time. I don't want to save it, maybe later. That's one of the best moonshots I photographed 10 years ago. It was on a summer evening on a town in Greece, and I used my big budget photo lens Vivitar 6050 to 1300. You can get it for $80 now. If you want to shoot the moon and the wildlife, that's the best thing out there. Of course, there are other lenses at the same rates, but I've been using it for the past 10 years and I'm satisfied with the result. I don't want to upgrade yet to a more expensive lens. I already have full frame camera and two expensive lenses. And we have here the moon here over here. Let's change the color. Let's go to color fill. Now we have the red moon, a nice phenomenon. Blood moon, it's called blood moon. It happens on every summer, but we want to change it into black this time. Now we have a black image of the moon. And let's go to mask. And after we paint all the parts of the moon here, everything looks, voila, bright and black. We can arrange here how big the brush we want it to be here. And when we arrange this thing here, the slide here, everything turns into more black and the photo looks pretty artistic. We can post it somewhere and someone say, where the hell did you shoot this? Wow, is this how the moon looks like? Man, it's very impressive. I mean, look at these dots here. It's like a big UFO. Wow, yeah, go figure. Okay, and we hit apply and now we have this artistic image of the moon and we save it on our PC. We go save as. Come on, my laptop is not very fast like you noticed over here. Let's go to Surface, let's hit Save As. And one last photo I want to show you now. This is inside the bus in a town in Greece. I shot this with a camera I no longer have, the Pentax KS2. Another great camera, which unfortunately I sold it to buy a full frame camera. But when I used it, the pictures looked pretty amazing and sharp. And that's the bus top button, the blue bus top button. Let's go to color fill. Let's go to black. The photo looks pretty awful here, but that's okay. We can arrange it and voila, that's the final result after we painted the whole circle here. And actually there are some parts left, but we can arrange it a bit later, playing with the brushes. And now we have the color of the bus top to stand out and the blurry thing in the background. And we press cancel if we're not satisfied with the final result. Okay guys, that was a nice way to edit your image when you want to make your photos stood out or you want to point out the colors. because another thing that counts in a photograph is the color, unless it's black and white. I mean, everyone is going to look at the subject and then the color of the image, and this is a nice way to make people keep staring at your pictures. Another beautiful landscape outside Athens, Greece. I shot it inside a train with the photo lens I no longer have. And color fill, now the picture is pretty awful, and then we go here, mask, and you get the picture. I don't need to brush it, sorry, embrace it, yeah, I can embrace the photo, but I don't need to brush the photo all the way, but you get the picture here. There is a vivid green color here. And we can keep actually this. One side is light green, the other side is vivid green, like a painting. But I'm not gonna do that. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, play with this feature on Photoscape. It's called Color Fill. And you can create some nice artistic images. That's the third feature I found on Photoscape, and I can make my photos stood out. Photoscape is like Photoshop, and you can do a lot with your images, but if you want a more and you don't want to use Photoshop, then we have Affinity, another great photo app similar to Photoshop, and with much more features, and especially they're all free. Unfortunately, many features on this app are premium, but a lot of good features like the color fill, a white balance, and contrast and color. It changes the color of the image automatically like an AI, but it's not an AI, thankfully, because I hate AI to use on my photos. And so you can experiment with these features and get some great results. Please subscribe to my channel. It's a brand new channel with not many followers. I have 4 other channels, but I wanted to do something about photography. Tell me if you like the video or you don't like the video, if you like Photoscape or if you hate Photoscape or if you never used this feature. Actually, when I started doing photography, I played a lot with Photoshop, but then I wanted to experiment on my own with the highlight shadows and I want to have my work and not some computer make the work for me. But so these features, they're to experiment and play if you want to add some artistic feeling into your photography, or if your background is not strong enough and the main subject is awesome and you want to keep this image, or you love the color but you wish the color was more vivid. So this is a great feature to use and have people look at your picture and leave you nice comments, or even take part at a photo exhibition or sell it on photo sites or pod sites like Fine Art America. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel like I said, and see you in my next video. Bye.